Welcome back, family. Hello once again. Another video about how we can have more energy, how we can have more health, and it is a sunny day here. I'm walking outside. I actually waited to record this video and waited to do what I'm about to do until it got to this time of day. It's about 106 degrees out. It's pretty hot for this area, and let's talk about staying cool. Let's talk about staying healthy in light of the sun. How can we have high levels of energy when everybody else around town here is moving really slowly? Everyone's complaining to me about the heat. Why do I feel so good? Why am I about to go for a 5-mile run in the hottest time of the day? I'll show you why. Alright, well, I am back from the run. Felt great. Only went 3.5 miles, a little over 3.5 miles at 7:20 pace or so. Ended up getting a little bit of a blister developing and didn't let it actually develop because, well, I just know how it feels and it's not worth getting a blister if you know how they feel. And that was really due to the fact that I wore socks without toes. I highly recommend wearing toe socks. That's, I guess, another tip for the heat is wear toe socks. It really helps prevent the blisters from forming in your feet when you're out for a run in the heat. But otherwise, fantastic, good run, a lot of fun, a lot of sun. Firstly, the sun is our friend. Let's just get that right off the bat. Traveling from 93 million miles away, the UV rays of the sun touch our skin and perform valuable functions. That's the only way my bones are growing. You can't use calcium without vitamin D. You can't purify, I can't clean my skin. I can't clean my skin, I can't clean within my skin, my blood needs the sunlight in order to be cleaned. So the sun is valuable, valuable, valuable. We just gotta be mindful of it because too much of anything is too much. Too much of anything is a bad thing. Too much of a good thing is a bad thing. So sun, great thing, but too much of it, no good. So how can we avoid that? How can we stay energized from the sun? The first thing we can do is be mindful of the sun and avoid it when we need to. At the hottest times of the day, from 11 a.m. till 3 p.m., stay out of the sun if you need to. And a good rule of thumb that my mentor shared with me is if your shadow is longer than you are tall, it's safe to go outside. So go out in the early mornings, go out in the evening, and if you have to go out in the heat of the day, wear some clothing. Wear some light colored clothing that covers your body and covers your skin. Wear a long sun hat, keep covered, or just hang out in the shade. And the second thing we can do is be mindful of our own skin tone. Each of us have a different amount of melanin in us. Each of us have a different tan level going. No matter what you started at, you have a different tan at the end of the season than you did at the beginning, and that tan affects how much sun gets into my skin. So the darker my skin is, the more sun exposure I need. The lighter my skin is, the fairer my skin, the less exposure I need to the sun. So be mindful of that and then gradually build up that tan. Don't just try to build the tan in one day. Get out there and slowly build up the tan over time, healthfully build up the tan, and by the end of the season, you're holding a nice amount of vitamin D. And the third thing we can do to avoid damage from the sun and just get all the benefits from it is to eat a whole plant-based diet. Yes, a whole plant-based, fruit-based diet is gonna do the best for us because what? I mean, look at these leaves. Shouldn't they be shriveling up in this hot, hot heat? No. They've got defenses, they've got hydration, and that can come to us as well through our plant-based diet. We'll get hydration, we'll get the same sun defense for our skin as well. Anyone who has switched diets from a primarily meat-based diet to a low-fat, oh yeah, that's another aspect, is to keep it low-fat, because the higher the fat makes it harder, lower fat. Just experiment for yourself. Without me getting into quoting scientific research or citing something, just try the experiment. Lower the fat intake, increase the amount of plants you have, increase the amount of fruits you intake, and watch. Your ability to handle sun, your ability to handle heat is far better. For instance, I was in class today and the teacher was asking if she should turn the fan off because it was very hard to hear if she had the fan on. But most of the class, in fact all of the class, was complaining about the fan being off. They didn't want to turn it off. They need to keep the circulation going or they were going to overheat. And I hadn't even realized, a classmate pointed out, and Kevin's wearing a sweater, because I had forgotten that I was wearing my blue sweater. Keeping a lower body fat percentage, keeping a lower fat intake allows me to just handle heat so much better. On the flip side, maybe I don't handle cold as well, but that's another topic. We're talking about sunshine, and those are fantastic tips for you to increase your health, increase the amount of energy you have while you have the sun out. And, oh, the fourth thing, if you have to put sun lotion on, if you have to put some kind of suntan lotion, I'm no expert in this. Very rarely do I need to put it on our children. We just try to keep them out of the sun and use the other tactics we talked about. But if we do, just keep it organic, keep it vegan, no animal testing, and as few ingredients as necessary. You don't need many ingredients, you're just looking to create a little base cover, and that's it. Above all, get out there, enjoy some sunshine, it's healthy for us. Live joyously, parent passionately. See you next time.
You got more than I do. Yeah.